There is no one today that can deny the sharp slowdown in India's economy and its disastrous consequences. The GDP figures released earlier today point that the growth rate of our economy in the second quarter of the current fiscal year is as low as 4.5%. This is clearly unacceptable, and the aspirations of our people want that this country should grow at 8 to 9% per annum, and therefore the sharp decline in growth rate from 5% in the first quarter to 4.5% in the second quarter is indeed worrisome. It is my belief that mere changes in economic policy will not help revive the economy. We need to change the current climate in our society from one of fear to one of confidence for our economy to start growing robustly again at 8% per annum. The root cause of all this is the government's policy doctrine that seems to suspect every industrialist, every banker, every policy maker, every regulator, every entrepreneur, and every citizen. This has halted economic development, with bankers unable to lend, industrialists unwilling and not wanting to invest, and policy makers unable to act. The Modi government seems to view everything and everyone through a tainted prism of suspicion and distrust, through which every policy of previous governments was considered to be of bad intent, every loan sanction was undeserving, every new industrial project was crony in nature, and so on. And the government has positioned itself as some savior, resorting to foolhardy moral policing such as demonetization that have proved to be disastrous. There is a palpable climate of fear in our society today. Many industrialists tell me they live in the fear of harassment by government authorities. Bankers are reluctant to make new loans for fear of retribution. Entrepreneurs are hesitant to put up fresh projects for fear of failure attributed to ulterior motives. Technology startups that are an important new engine of economic growth and jobs seem to live under a shadow of constant surveillance and deep suspicion. Policy makers in government and other institutions are scared to speak the truth or engage in intellectually honest policy discussion. For economic growth to revive, it is very important that the government enthuses and generates trust and confidence. It is very important for businessmen, providers of capital, and workers to feel confident and exuberant rather than being fearful and nervous. This is possible only if the government sheds its current doctrine and begins to trust India's farmers, India's entrepreneurs, and India's citizens at large. Shooting down messengers of bad news or shutting off economic reports and data as juvenile and does not behove a rising global economic powerhouse of the world economy. No amount of subterfuge can hide the performance and analysis of a $3 trillion market economy of 1.2 billion people.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.